Hi, welcome. This is Peter Sun, and here's another video where I want to explain to you the 9-step development process. And developing is the one way you can really make some serious money. That is the way how you can own your own home or an investment property in less than 2 years or less, debt-free. Because if you do a development of say 4 or 5 houses or townhouses or villas, and you make 20 or 30% profit margin, then you can get to keep on free. So that's an exciting way to build your wealth and actually own property a lot faster. So let's talk about what you need to do. First of all, you got to have your goals and objectives. So you got to have a written plan and strategy as to what you want to achieve, not just with developing, but with your life. Maybe you say, I want to own 10 investment properties debt-free, and I want to have $5,000 per week in rental income coming in. That'd be a fantastic goal, wouldn't it, for most of us? So that's what you need. First of all, the goal. The second thing you need is you got to decide where you're going to do your developing. You need to research your suburbs and the cities and do your area due diligence to find out, right, which suburbs and cities are likely to have an increase in capital growth and where the greatest potential for capital appreciation lies, because that's the #1 cornerstone of our 4-pillar guaranteed real estate profit strategy, which I explain on my other videos. So make sure you know where you're going to do it and pick the right area. Then you've got to build your team. You need to have a team of experts, things like architects, builders, get friendly with councils, town planners, real estate agents, right? Get to know the experts that are going to help you to actually create the development and find out what you can do and what the zonings is and so on. So after you've done that, step 4 is you got to find the deal, find the site. So do your zoning due diligence, know what the zoning is in your area and where, what type of site you have to buy. Do your site due diligence, your finance due diligence to make sure that it's all going to work. Now, obviously, you want to use some of our, undervalued property strategies to get the best deals on buying the land. That is pretty important. If you can get the land at the good price, then you've actually guaranteed a profit. Even if you don't develop it, you can resell it for a higher price later. So the key is, never buy obviously from marketeers or from people whose business it is to sell you finished real estate. As I said, create the deal by finding the right properties, maybe putting 2 or 3 properties together to create a development site. Step number 5 is you need to add value, which is, do the DA, the development application, the building application, organize the finance, get pre-sales. So in other words, add value to the site that you just bought by creating something bigger out of it. Now, once you've done that, then you convert into profit by obviously hiring a builder and building it, paying them as you go, and obviously sell it. So if you have pre-sales, that's great. Maybe sometimes you won't have any pre-sales. You wait till the product is finished. So sell it faster or rent it better using, again, one of our modules on how to sell it or rent it faster, which is which we teach in our program. Once you've done that, then analyze what you've done. Step 8 is, analyze what you've done, where maybe you could improve, where you made mistakes, what you've done right. And once you've done that, then you do it again. Step 9 is do it again and basically, repeat it with more confidence and profits. Now, the Real Estate for Profit method and training actually teaches you how to maximize each one of those 9 development steps. Now, we are Australia's and New Zealand #1 real estate education company for a reason. #1, we offer unbiased education. So we don't sell any properties. So I have no vested interest in trying to sell you something at the end of this explanation and saying, hey, by the way, here I've got a DA site, or by the way, here I've got a real bargain, for you to develop. Because let's face it, no one's going to sell you a bargain. Everybody wants to maximize their profit. So we don't sell any property. We don't recommend any properties. Secondly, we also teach you the pitfalls and the traps of real estate. So how to avoid losing tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's a risky business developing. Real estate investing is a risky business. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't get those 4 pillars right, you could lose your money or be in debt for a long, long time. We also have something very unique in what we do, and that is we allow our students to partner up with us and help us promote and market our courses and make up to 83% in profit margin on each program that they help to sell. Now, on a $6,000 program, they can make up to $5,000 profit after they've been trained up. So, it's a partnership that allows you to generate cash flow to be able to buy those properties or do those developments or simply fund your lifestyle, from that cash flow business. Now, if you'd like to subscribe to my 5-part video, just click that link below and we'll immediately send you my 5-part video course on finding undervalued properties, how to generate cash flow, more details of this, of this business partnership that I've just talked about, and just how to basically become a real estate investor and become an educated investor that makes profitable decisions rather than emotional ones. So click the link below and I will see you on the other side.